I'm tired. I'm looking exhausted. Another last minute uh live. I'm looking exhausted because I am just waking up late. Grandma Flip and I went to the casino. The casino ate us up as usual. We had a great time. We didn't make any money. I was able to make some money back, but we lost money like crazy as usual. One day we're gonna get rich. We're gonna do the whole lottery thing and stuff like that. Meaning a dollar in the dream one day. But yeah, it's gonna be something. So we came. I got here. What time we got here? 7 o'clock in the morning, I think. And then after that, went to sleep. So I'm just getting up now and stuff like that. So one of the reasons I woke up is because I got a call from a very dear friend who I like a dear friend. Yes, we have been friends for several years now. And we do advocacy work together and stuff like that. And I got a call, and we were having a discussion, and I'm going to talk about what she mentioned to me at another day. Thank you for. I see one person just came in. Thank you for being here. I'll talk to you guys about what we discussed real quick. I was, half like asleep and stuff like that, but I wanted to hear her out, and it was great. And what she told me, I completely agree with, and I'm gonna talk about it more later. So I said, something after she called me. I said, before I put out my next live, because I'm gonna put out my next live. I mean, it's on YouTube, but I'm going to put it on Facebook because a lot of my lives I have to transfer to other social media so other people could see it. Before I do my next live, because my next live is explosive, and I'm cursing up a storm in my next live. Just be prepared, and it's gonna be bad. Even grandma Flip was like, "Okay, you're doing a little too much with the cursing. You're cursing everybody out. You're using profanity and stuff like that." Now my family knows me very well. My family knows I could curse somebody out. I could curse somebody else. My family know that, hey, I'm your only viewer. Thank you for coming in, but other people are gonna come in soon. But you're the first one to comment though. How you doing? Give me 1 second. Ambulance is coming. Ooh, I know we're gonna start. I'm gonna start hearing that sound again. It's gonna be crazy. So anyway, my family knows me, my kids knows me, and they already know that. Hi, how are you? They already know I'm gonna curse. I curse out a storm. Let me tell you something. My mouth is horrible. What? When I was married? Oh, hold on a second. Let me do something. Hold on. When I was married, the way I cursed out my ex-husband. You wanna know about it? I'm terrible. I'm very creative in my curse. I try to go down to your soul. I'm just terrible. I'm a terrible person, and my kids get it from me. You know, my ex husband wasn't bad at cursing and telling you off either, but he was more creative in his intellectual way in which he speaks, where he check you to your very core. My ex husband was very good at that, but me, I was street. I was nasty with it. Nasty with it. And when my friend called me, I said, let me pause a little bit from continuously doing my lives and from continuously um, posting the next, for stop posting the into to do an explanation to my friends. My friends, my co workers. Hey, Pakistan, my friends, my co workers, people that I work with, my advocacy group, the clients in the community and everything like that I've worked with and supported. I'm not going nuts. I just want to make sure that y'all tell it. I know you guys don't think I'm going nuts, but I'm not going nuts. I don't think you think I am, but I'm not going nuts. I'm pissed off, right? I'm very angry. I'm angry at America. I'm angry at the people that put us in this current predicament that we are in. I don't know. For some reason, I mean, I'm not surprised about what happened with the election, but for some reason, in the inner bits, hopeful soul of an innocent, naivete, as they say, person, I actually thought that America was better than. Hi, how you doing? Better than America is. Hi, how are you? Bunny Creation, how you doing? Than America is. America is not. America is what America is. Most of us, and not even half of us, because the last time the election, 2016, we fed into like it was less than half of us that believed the way they believe, but most of us were good people who cared about each other. But it's reversed now, and I acknowledge and I accept it, and I'm telling you, I'm learning a lot of lessons right now. Most of us are selfish, egotistical people who only care about ourselves, care about groceries, the price of rent, and they don't care if they throw everybody under the bus. They only care about themselves. God bless. Okay? Now, the cursing is one thing. I think another thing that's going to freak a lot of my people out who knows me in the advocacy world, and again, even Grandma Flip says the other day, yesterday she was listening to my live from yesterday, and it's explosive. It's explosive. And I'm going to share it on social media, so it's explosive. I'm telling you right now, it's explosive. So before I shared it, I said I wanted to do this live. And one thing that another guy said yesterday was like, oh, she keeps repeating stuff and keep going around and around. Yeah, that's how I speak. You see, Donald Trump calls it weaving. So I'm going to use that word. It's weaving. I'm not going to talk about Hannibal, what is it? Whatever Hannibal name is. I forgot the crazy killer. But maybe I might. Because he made it look okay. Hey, you guys are back?
Yeah.
All right, babe. All right, so I'm on live. I'm going to be yelling, carrying on and stuff like that. We all gonna be good. I spoke to my grandson and he said we good.
Yeah.
All right, we into this together. So I don't want to hear no yelling or carrying on or anything. Okay.
Okay.
All right, baby. Okay. All right. Okay. Have fun. I'm a babysit in detail. My grandchildren love them. And my son and my daughter-in-law caught me on a good one. Caught me in a good one because I'm actually home babysitting. I never babysit. I'm always on the I'm the grandmother that's outside. Not babysitting, but anyway, beautiful grandchildren, love them anyway. So I'm gonna be weaving a lot, like Donald Trump says. I may not be talking about Hannibal Lecter or whatever his name is, but I may, but we don't know, because right now we're in the time where we're gonna do what the fuck we want to do. To be honest with you, oops, you see I cursed. We're gonna do what the fuck we want to do. Okay, so anyway, let's go back. So even Grandma Flip wasn't thrilled with the video I did yesterday. She said, you're doing too much. My Grandma Flip started with, you're doing too much. You're cursing now. You're getting out of the way. You need to leave these people alone. Grandma Flip. And I love my mother, and I respect my mother, and everything like that. And I heard what my mother said. And she's another reason why I'm doing this video. But as I told my mother, and I'm telling you, and I'm telling my friends, no, I'm not going to stop. In fact, it's going to get worse. But let's put a pin on that, though. The fact is, I'm also going to talk about a lot of people, about a lot of groups. I'm going to hold a lot of people accountable, a lot of groups accountable. I'm going to show my entire ass on social media from now to the day Trump go to Netherlands, pass away to the other side of creation, or until he leaves office. That's how I see it. Now, If by some miracle Donald Trump makes a transformation of being this amazing human being, and the world is a better place, and peace has come to us, and we are elevated in the United States of America, and my pension is high, like high. I'm not talking about a couple $100,000 high. I want to be rich in 4 years. I want to be filthy rich under Donald Trump. That's what I want to be. I'm still going to curse him out and call him the dog and the pig that I think he is, but at least I will acknowledge the contribution into my life in 4 years. I'm not going to change my hatred towards him, but at least I would be like, you know something? Donald Trump is a motherfucker. But he gave me that. He did that. If he does it. If he's not a liar, a cheat, a king, a dictator, and all that stuff like that everybody says that he's going to do, is he's not going to do anything crazy, at least I will acknowledge that. I will give him an acknowledgement of what has been caused in my life. But in the meantime, I'm going to curse his ass out. I'm going to call him all kind of dirty things. I'm going to call Trump dirty things. I'm going to call J.D. Vance dirty things. I'm calling the female white chief of staff that he has dirty things. I'm going to call the wives a bunch of names. I'm going to make fun of everything they do. Because this is what I told GrandmaFlip. So I said, let me come here and tell y'all. And I'm going to let my people know what's going on so they understand what's doing. Because this is deliberate. The only thing I have yet to decide if I'm going to talk about their kids. I haven't decided that yet, and let me tell you why. Because the last time I didn't talk about anybody kids, because I think like kids is off limit, kind of, sort of, and I kind of want to respect that. But yet they talked a lot about Tim Walz's son doing in DNC, and MAGA lost their mind making fun. Even the pundits, Trump pundit and supporters, was calling him all kind of names. So I'm like, and then when they were going in, they reminded me, because MAGA come back too. MAGA come back is like, well, we could talk, even though it's wrong, we apologize, we were blah, 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 blah. You guys talk about Barron too. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Because Barron is crazy. We heard stories about Barron in New York. Barron is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I hope he outgrew the killing of the animals and beating up his nurses and stuff like that. You see, we know things in New York. So we talked about Barron. People talked about Barron. They were coming after Barron, but mostly we kept it cute about Barron. But he's an adult now, so I'm about to be all in his ass. You know, Ivanka and her husband, and I don't know why I keep forgetting her husband's name right now. The one that remind me of Omen. God, he looked just like Omen. Why do I keep forgetting this guy's name? You know, I think I'm having a mental block on these people. I'm going to talk about them. They're saying that Ivanka is saying that she's sitting this one out. Oh, no, power begots power. Once she starts sensing that power, because she hasn't been around, she's going to come back. Because Ivanka and her husband, they want to try, because Ivanka was supposed to be a Democrat before all that shit happened the last time. And she wants to try to have the image of the good Trump. But she's not. And she's going to come back. And she's going to glow in the power. She's going to do some stuff. But even if she's not, I'm going to talk about her husband, Eric Trump. Oh, Donald Trump Jr. is going to be my favorite. That loony looking guy. I'm going to spend some time on him. I am. I'm going to talk about those people like I don't even understand. We don't even understand what's going to happen right now. I'm just preparing myself for the talking, the cussing, the carrying on. I'm going to put my whole energy in it. Because as one of the things I told my mom is that I was so angry last time that it ate into me, that I couldn't sleep with all the bad things that happened to other people. And nothing necessarily happened to me, to be honest with you. What happened to me was towards the end when mom almost died of COVID and I lost 10 people, some very close friends and family members to COVID that was younger than me, that was living their best life. I got angry with that. But prior to COVID, I was angry with the stuff that he was doing with other people in other groups. But personally, myself, I wasn't really impacted. But it's never really about me. It's about what people do to other people. That's just the way I am. So I'm going to talk crazy about them. And I'm going to talk about us. I'm going to talk about different groups of us. I'm going to talk about the Christians of us. I'm going to talk about the black people of us. I'm going to talk about the Latino people of us. I'm going to talk about the white women that voted overwhelmingly. I'm going to talk about definitely the white men. I'm going to get on your asses. I really am. I'm going to say a lot of stuff. I'm going to say a lot of stuff. And it's just going to get worse. Because what's going to eventually happen is I'm going to use examples of what is currently happening. Because right now, I'm foreseeing what's going to happen. Because Trump is not in office yet. But when he's in office, it's going to be real-time reporting. Real-time kicking ass. Real-time anger. And like I told my mom, this is therapeutic for me. Because, again, you see I'm weaving, right? I'm going back and forth. Y'all see that, right? And I'm coming back to the topic like Trump does. You see that, right? You see how I do that? So, what is going to happen is that I realized that it's therapeutic for me. Because I was so angry the last 4 years that I held it all in and I couldn't sleep and I was stressed out because I was stressed out with what Trump was doing to other people. The children in the caves, they're locking out the Muslim Palestine. I'm gonna talk about y'all. Yes, I am. Oh, I'm gonna talk about y'all. The kids out here protesting under Kamala and Biden. Oh, I'm gonna talk about y'all. Black Lives Matter. Oh, I'm gonna talk about y'all. Hawk and your people. Oh, I'm gonna talk about y'all. I'm gonna go in. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm gonna go in. But it's therapy for me because I don't have to hold it in anymore, right? Because the last 4 years when he was in office, a lot of people felt that I was doing too much, including my family. They were very worried about me because I was always outside. I was always protesting something. DC, New York. I went. Oh my God, where did I go? I went to Atlanta. Oh my God, I traveled. I went to Atlanta. I went to South Dakota. Froze my ass. No, South Dakota wasn't on Trump. Oh, I'm sorry. South Dakota was on the Biden. Not Biden, Obama. Sorry about that. Let's take that away from him. But that's what I do. When I think there's an injustice in the world, I'm traveling. I'm showing my entire behind. I'm yelling and I'm, protesting. Blah, 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 blah. I did all that. I've been doing all that for my entire life. But I put all that energy in because I felt that America was a place that I needed to fight for and stuff like that, and that there was a betterness of us and that we are good people. And I needed that energy to get rid of my anger and frustration of what I was seeing. I needed to act. I needed to do stuff. And also, I wasn't really into social media. Who thought? I never even thought that I was going to do lives and have a live channel and give my opinion on stuff. I never thought of doing that. Nobody wanted to hear from me. Nobody probably want to hear from me now. So I never even thought of doing it. But I have a channel now, though. And most of the time, I'm going to be doing slot playing. Because that's exactly what I'm doing. GrandmaFlip and I have a slot channel, so we're going to be living our best life doing that, God willing. Right? We'll be doing that. And I'm planning on stepping back a little bit from a lot of the advocacy stuff to concentrate on what the hell is going to happen in the next 4 years, because I'm going to need my energy for that. But I say that things are different now. And I'm going to talk about everyone, celebrity, non-celebrity, unless you're a personal friend or family, I'm going to try to respect your boundaries, but I'm going to talk about everybody. I'm going to curse everybody out, and I'm probably going to do it real time. And as I said, Grandma Flip wasn't too thrilled with it, but I said to my mother, respectfully, I'm going to do it, and it's going to get worse. Because Grandma Flip don't like me cursing on Beyonce's internet. Respectfully, I'm going to do it, and it's going to get worse. And there's nothing wrong with me. I'm not having a breakdown. I feel relaxed and calm. I don't know how to explain it to you. I feel like I'm unburdened now. I feel like, and I felt like this for quite a while, but I never really felt like it needed to be done on social media. But I feel like I don't need to be polite anymore. That's what I feel. I don't need to be polite anymore. I feel like I don't need to be nice anymore. I feel like I have to be professional, maintain a level of non-hostility so that I could work with others and move on in society. But I feel like I don't need to be nice anymore to none of y'all at all. And I don't think anybody needs to be nice. I mean, don't come in people's faces and cursing people out. Don't give them energy. Just give them nothing. Unless they come in your face, unless somebody come in my face, I'm not going to give you nothing unless I know you, you're an ally, you're a friend in the family. I have nothing to give. I have no fucks to give, to be honest with you. I have nothing to give anybody except for my ass to kiss because I am pissed off. That's what I have. And that energy is going to go on, is going to increase. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to do lives. I'm going to do last minute live. I'm going to do long minute live. I'm going to do investigative. I'm going to search all the bulls BS that the media didn't want to do. I'm planning on doing. I'm going to have receipts. Maybe I won't have receipts. Maybe I'm going to find out gossip. I'm going to talk about, I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk. I'm going to carry on. I'm going to talk about the different groups. I'm going to talk about the different factions of group. I'm going to talk about religious groups. I'm going to talk about my black people that I thought that's MAGA. In fact, let me tell you a story about a MAGA. I just cursed out a MAGA at the bank earlier today because I went to the casino. And I had money, and normally when we have money, we put it into our bank account. You know what I'm saying? So we won a little something. So I won a little bit of money. So I went to the casino, and when I'm in there, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. There's this black male in there with a Trump shirt saying you missed. And I said something. Now, I didn't approach him and curse him. I didn't approach him and curse him. I said, look at this shit right here. That's exactly what I said. He was doing his transaction, and he turned around and he said something to us because the ATM wasn't working, so he felt inclined, and I say thank you to him for that, to say, the ATM, the working is not giving money. As soon as he turned around, I looked at him. I turned around and went to the ATM. And he heard me because I wasn't addressing directly him, but I was talking about him out loud. I said, look at this shit. Early in this damn morning, I got to see this nonsense over here carrying on with this shirt, walking around in this area with this shirt like you ain't got no damn sense, pissing me off and stressing me the hell out. The black man kept them going. He didn't have no energy for me. He didn't have no words for me. He knew damn well that I was not in a good mood. He knew I was in a good mood. He didn't have the energy. He like, let me leave this crazy sis alone because she's about to say some shit and let me go. I say, ain't this a bitch? You're here walking around with that shirt like these people care about you. Like you ain't about to get the shits like the rest of us. This is what I love about the black man, to be honest with you. Y'all really in your mind think y'all ain't gonna get the shits like the rest of us. You see, you black like the rest of us. You black like the rest of us. You were about to get that shit. And I was like, look at this shit. This is to the man. I said, look at this shit. You think you ain't gonna get it? Acting like you better than the rest of us. Black people know that we pissed off. Even the MAGA black people know that we pissed off. So that means that if you're gonna wear a shirt that's gonna piss me off and other people, we're gonna curse you. We're gonna say some shit about you, and we're gonna talk about you. We're gonna talk about you openly. We're gonna talk about you openly. That doesn't mean I'm gonna approach you unless you approach me. But if I see something, it's almost like if I see something in the streets and I see a man that is taking out his private parts, because that's exactly what that shirt was to me, that you took out your private parts in this area where we live and you're wearing a Trump type of shirt. It's almost like if somebody, and I wasn't even angry, I was just commenting. And I look at this, I said, look at this crap. Same thing if I see somebody throw a black female throw food on the floor, if you show your private parts and I'm walking by, I'm like, look at this shit right here. Look at what he doing. Throwing food on the floor, showing his penis. I would say DICK. I'm trying to be cleaner in this video, but I'm trying. Look at this. Look at this fool. Showing his penis right here. Throwing food here and then acting like he don't have no sense to pick it up. Make a comment and keep it moving. If the person want to give the same energy back, then we're going to get into an argument. But if the person is just going to hear and keep it going, then I'm going to have my say and we're going to keep it moving. We do that all the time. We do that all the time. Don't get it twisted. People do it all the time. They talk, they mumble, they talk louder if they want you to hear stuff and stuff like that. People are very expressive in our community. Very expressive. But sometimes we say what we say, we're going to keep it moving, especially the energy. And you know what the energy is, TI is. If you're showing your penis on Jesus Christ streets, because you Christians, then we're going to curse you out. If you're throwing food or peeing on the corner, we're going to tell you about yourself. If I see something I don't like and you stressing my ever-loving nerve, I'm going to comment about it. That's just who I am. And if it's going to be, is their energy going to be turned towards me, then let the energy be damned. Because I'm going to have that energy and I'm going to address the energy and I'm accepting all energy back to me. Yes, I is. So anyway, this clip is supposed to be short. I am going to do a much larger live because I'm going to talk about a lot of stuff right now. I have receipts I wanted to show people. I know there's a lot of people that's been making comments on my oh Lord, my girl. A lot of people going to call. It's texting and reaching out to me right now. There's I hope nothing is going on today. What's today? I can't do nothing this weekend. Anyway, I feel good. I'm so not going to be doing anything moving forward except for this, to be honest with you. But anyway. So, yeah, gotta go. But I wanted to do this, and this was supposed to be a short live just to explain what I'm doing, where I'm going with this. I'm acknowledging that that I know that I'm cursing a whole lot. I'm acknowledging that I know that I'm talking about a lot of people. I think a lot of people is going to feel a certain way. A lot of people know me. People know that I get angry. They've seen my aggressive attitude and stuff like that. They know that, but I don't think a lot of people necessarily has been a subject of my wrath, direct wrath and anger. They see me react to other things. They haven't seen it. But they're going to see it. Because I plan on, unless something change, right, to as I've been saying, show my entire ass on the social media. Curse, carry on, scream, yell, curse, 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 curse. 100 times curse. Curse everybody, curse y'all. All I'm planning for it to be what it is because it's therapeutic for me. I feel also is I want it to be part of history. Because I'm nobody. I'm just a woman in Brooklyn. But I want everybody and our children, our future generation to see real time how a black woman is pissed off in real time under the Trump administration. That's what I want. And I hope the internet stays forever, video stays forever. Because you know what? I'm 56 years old. Like, God willing, I live until 100 and something years old. But I really don't have too much fucks to give about anything. I never really did anyway. But really, I really do not have too much fucks to give. Because I've already lived most of my life. Right? So I feel that I have the energy to be as honest as I want to be about what's about to happen, what I'm seeing, what I'm experiencing. I'm not going to be fooled about no BS. I'm not going to put a lipstick on some pigs. There's a terminology somebody said before. I'm not going to make it look pretty. I'm going to make it look exactly as I see it. If somebody could come back to me and say, you wrong about this is what happened, then I'll talk about that. But other than that, if what happened between 2016 and 2020, this time going to be worse, then I'm going to be worse. And I'm going to say, and I'm going to talk about it. And people could come back and bring receipts and come back and say, you know, this and that and that, this, and that. You could do all of that. And I'm going to talk about what my friend said in my next live when I sit down. Because what my friend said was true. My friend said was true. Because I had, when my friend called me and told me, I had that issue in 2016. So what she told me today surprised me in 2016, but didn't surprise me now. Because I'm like, girl, yeah, you're right. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yes, I know. I don't know if she knows that I also work the polls. I didn't have a chance to tell her. It was my first poll working experience. But the area I was in was a different area that she was in. But yeah, I definitely confirmed what she called me and told me this morning. But because she felt the need to call and tell me, I think that I needed to get up and do this live to explain what's happening, how much worse it's going to be, how I'm going to be cursing people out on Beyonce's internet, how I'm going to give my opinion on almost everything, how it's probably going to get worse, and I'm going to do it real time as I see the fuckeries, how this is what's going to happen. You know, and I don't want my friends to worry about it, my allies to worry about it, my workplace to worry about it, political leaders to worry about it, because it's going to be what it's going to be. And it's because somebody needs to tell the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. We've been way too nice, way too long. It doesn't make sense for us to continue to be nice and have blinders on. It really doesn't. And I think everybody should be given the grace to do the same thing that I'm doing. I think people need to stop being concerned because America doesn't care about us. They don't give a damn about us. I think people need to start speaking out more. And you don't want to approach, I personally, unless I see something stupid and I'm going to react to your stupidity, like wearing a damn Trump supporter shirt after this election when you know 92% of women voted for a Kamala and 78 to 80% men voted for Kamala, and you're a darker than me, black dark black man wearing a Trump supporter shirt at this particular time when we are sensitive, I'm going to talk about you. And I'm going to talk about you to your face, behind your back. I don't want to talk about you behind your back. I want to talk to you back. I'm going to talk about you. You want to talk about me and you wanted us to get into an argument, we could do that. If you want to hear what I have to say and keep it moving because you think I'm crazy, we could do that too. You understand what I'm saying? But this is our time to speak our mind. and to say what we want to say and not to be polite about it. Don't approach anybody. Don't touch nobody. Don't stalk nobody, right? If you have to work with somebody, even if they're on the other side, be professional and get the transaction done. Always ask something in a professional manner, and if they provide you service, always say thank you. If you see somebody hurt and they on the other side, you make sure that you help the fellow human being. But be careful, because prior to Trump, if I see anybody get hurt, my automatic reaction is to go help them. CPR, providing band-aids, getting them up, asking if they're okay, getting them water, getting them money, paying for their drink, pushing their wheelchair, all that stuff like that. That was me. I was that person. But even before this election, I think it was 2 months ago. Was it 2 months ago? A few weeks ago, we were at Bali's playing. And I saw this Caucasian older woman with a paper on her head, like something happened to her. And I paused for a second to look at her to make sure that she was okay. But because she was this big white woman, I looked, make sure she okay, acknowledge the situation. I saw that she was standing there like this, and I kept it moving. Now, normally I would approach the woman and be like, ma'am, do you need help? That's what I normally would do. But I did not do that. And I'm planning not to do that moving forward. Because where I'm at, there's a mixture of everybody. And I don't need to be cussed out by some white woman telling me to mind my motherfucking business, cursing me out of my name, telling me not to touch her, and calling me the N-word. So what I did is I stopped. I looked at old girl. She looked like she was aware, right? She didn't look like she was in crisis because she saw me stop and look at her. And if she looked back at me and she needed help, then I would have gone and helped her. But I'm not approaching anybody. Mostly white people. And I told my mother that. She's like, what's going on? I was like, I'm not going to approach that woman. What if she cursed my ass out? We're in a different environment now. I don't know this woman. I don't know this area. I'm not going to do that. Let her curse me out. That's what I told my GrandmaFlip. But I'm doing that with everybody right now. Even people who look like me. After what y'all did in this election, I'm not approaching nobody unless I want to have a few words because y'all think y'all doing some crap. And I'm here for the energy. If I say something to you, you want to say something to me, and we want to get into it, then it's going to be what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. And we should all do that. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Because we are now in a world, in the United States, a freaking America, where most people don't give a damn about me and mine or anybody else that doesn't look like them. So we should give them that same energy. Again, no violence, no stepping in people's faces. If you here to get a service, you're going to be respectful of the service. They give you a service, you're going to say thank you. My plan is not to bring up anybody politics until you put it in my face. If you having a red hat, MAGA hat, or you have a Trump supporter shirt on, whatever, you are going to see my reaction to it. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to be nice because to me, you're being hostile towards me. The visual of you is being hostile towards me. So you need to keep it moving. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care that. This is where it's going to change. I don't care if you're my doctor, my nurse, providing me service, or we're volunteering with each other. Any of that's happening. If I am in a spot where moving forward that the Trump supporters is, and they have a hat and stuff like that, and we have to work together, associate together, and you have like a red hat, a red t-shirt and stuff like that, I'm moving on. If we are stopping to help somebody and we're in the middle of a crisis, I'm going to get the work done. But you're going to sense by my energy that there's a problem, that I'm one of those. You're going to sense it, right? I'll be respectful at the moment because we're working on a crisis and not cuss your ass out. I will do that, especially if it's in a work environment, right? I'll do that because I gotta be professional. Remember, I keep putting that foot forward. We need to continue to be professional. I didn't say respectful. I'm not putting the respectful word out there. I'm not putting the nice word. I said professional. We know the difference between showing our ass and being professional. I've worked with a lot of people that I do not like, that do not like me, who think I'm a piece of crap. I've worked with a lot of people because I've done a lot of stuff in my life. You have to maintain professionalism. But if I am out here doing something and you're coming to me at a Trump hat or Trump supporter hat and stuff like that, I already know you full of shits. I know you trying to start with me. I already know that because everybody in the world know 92% of black women voted for Kamala. And there's not a lot of 8% of us. And there's other people who don't care. Like, there's a lot of black people who didn't vote, who don't give a damn about anything anyway, but they still can't stand y'all. Some of them love y'all, but most of them can't stand y'all. Because let me tell you, they didn't vote for her, they didn't vote for him. That means they don't give a fuck about either one of us. You understand what I'm saying? So if you coming towards me and I feel that energy, my whole attitude is gonna change and shift, and it's gonna stay that way. I'm not, and here's me weaving it because I'm repeating myself. I'm not going to pretend to be okay and be nice because society says that's what we're supposed to do when we live in a fucked up world. I'm not doing that. I'm personally not doing that. I'm gonna keep it 100. Again, I'm gonna be I don't think I'm gonna be respectful, to be honest with you, because my energy is gonna be fucked up. You can't be respectful and your energy is fucked up, right? But I'm gonna be professional. And I put that twang in because you could be angry and still be professional and maintain a certain amount of decorum. Right? You could do that. And that's what I plan on doing. But I came on this side to tell you guys, yeah, what you're seeing is going to be what it's going to be. To my friends and my family, I'm okay. I'm fine. In fact, I'm doing better than expected, to be honest with you. This is my form of therapy. This is my form of verbal history, right? Verbal documentary. I want to be able to talk about everything that I see and doing. That's what I want to be able to do. People could call me and tell me, hey, what's up? Are you okay? And so they've done that to me in the past when they see me do crazy stuff. Are you okay? And stuff like that. I appreciate all the calls and all the concerns, but I'm really am good. I just want to do this. I really do. I want to call everybody out on their shits. We need to stop holding people accountable. We need to hold everybody accountable. And again, if Donald Trump come in and his people come in and they do better than they did in 2016 and 2020, I'll be the first one to say, okay, yeah, he did that right. Yeah, he did that good. I'll do that because I'm changing methods now, right? Because again, I'm congratulating Mega for this win. Because you guys knew something that a lot of us did not know. That America hates us. America is selfish. America is a piece of... And I want to be calling America a piece of shit. I don't know why I'm trying to lie. I'm going to call America a bunch of stuff. Right? You guys knew that before the rest of us. We lived in the delusional world about America being the land of the great and the free, a bunch of bullshit. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel, guys. Really appreciate you guys for being here. Please like, subscribe, and share. I lived in the Delulu world thinking that America is this, and I almost said MAGA right there. That's how I caught myself, right? And I'm going to use that word now. Not now, but I'm going to use it. I live in a world thinking that America is what America is not. So I want to be able to articulate that. I want to be able to document that. Have these verbal diaries, verbal discussions and stuff like that. I will be reading comments and interacting with different people. I'm not doing it now because I want to put this post out, so I'm not going to do it, so I'll do it later. This is what I'm going to do it's going to be my form of advocacy my form of documenting history and my form of doing things. That's what it's going to be. Most of the time, people are going to be on live and they're going to be talking crap. And probably I'll block them. Probably I'll curse them out. Probably I'll talk about their mother and their child and their grandbabies and all that stuff like that. And most of the time I won't. But this is what it's going to be. And I just want to make sure I come here and I talk to my friends, the people who know me, my family. I'm going to post this so they know it. And then I'm going to post what I did yesterday. Because yesterday I went off on Tasha K. Oh, I went off on Tasha K. And I'm going to post that why. Okay? Thank you for those of you who are here. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Please come back. Please join my world. There is 2 parts of my world. My name is Marie. Me and my mother, we do slot plays. We play slots and we enjoy ourselves. And, I don't know. Do you support the funnies? Anyway. I just saw that last time. So we enjoy our slot play. So please come and join us. You're going to see real-time slot playing because when we play slots, we go on live. And then most of the time, sometimes we go to areas where we have to be incognito because we don't have permission to film. But other times, we do have permission to film. And we're going to have our camera set up. We're going to meet people. And one of the things I'm going to tell you is that a lot of people that we met are different people. The slot players are a big community. The slot players are MAGA supporters. They are black and brown. They are every type of supporters. And we work with them. We've been working with them for a long time. And if they want to collaborate, I will collaborate. Like I said, I will be professional. I will even be having a good time laughing and and all stuff like that. As long as the person don't come to me incorrect, I will not intentionally come to them incorrect. There are certain things I'm going to feel hostile about. If I see it with my eyes, my whole attitude is going to change. But other than that, it's going to have to be what it is, But talking and cursing people out and giving my opinion, that's what I'm going to do. All right? So thank you for joining my live. I'm out of here. I'm going to post this. Then I'm going to post a Tasha K comment that I did on other social medias already. On YouTube, you could go see it. And then I plan on doing lives the entire weekend. Probably. I'm going to watch videos. I'm not really watching the media right now because I'm pissed off. I don't want my high blood pressure to rise until come January 2022. Come January 22nd, 2025. That's when my blood pressure is going to... And that's when I'm going to start really showing my behind. All right, thank you. And thank you to my friend who actually called me this morning. Love you. And we'll talk. Okay, bye, guys.